It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Huskies will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass. It's back. Release to the back. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. He couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Firing toward the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stay.
I got a contested special in a whole shot call. I should be able to take that.
Decision making, that is not how you want to start a game.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help...
Pulls it in on the right. And he's still running after the move. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Direct snap. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
And the Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Pringle. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricane! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
That's what TJ always try to do.
It looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looks as if he's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. Now, in recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They want to run it left here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Williams will pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught behind the line. It's Boston. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. When the Huskies are moving on the ground like this, you will bow down to Washington.
Yeah, and I tell you what, with all the rain they get out there in Washington, you better have a dependable ground game that you can go to and establish that tempo. Obviously, harder to throw the football in the rain, so dominant physical trenches.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Quarterback strolling away from heat. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Williams looking for a man.
Got him.
Fires into the end zone.
Get in there, freshman.
Into the house. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Unloads to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd downs. Their first opportunity, that one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. They'll go to the ground. Good pick up on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable. comfortable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Williams will pass. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Defense did a great job.
How did he miss, bro?
Short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Washington sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight.
I'm admitting that to the Constitution.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff.
That's like a circumstantial bullshit too. Like, it's a difference missing an hour. Missing an hour anytime is like
entertaining first quarter, and we are all
missing an hour.
Third
nigga. And by my own rules, I can't go for it.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
That's what happened though. Defense doing alright since the first touchdown.
All wideouts, no backs. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Wait, which one that nigga who's 6'3"?
And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snap it to the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll go to the sneak.
And how nice has it been to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got 4th and short, quarterback sneak, everybody knows it, but he's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up the first down.
The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Running to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got a little space. Turning it on.
How many?
Touchdown, Miami. And once he's in open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, I agree.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, He can do the rest. Look at the speed.
First two already started getting work in the game.
Nice run.
You think the fucking play rate, my niggas will start picking up on that like they do with screens. Nope.
Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over West Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He's now up
That's
to
what this nigga can do when you get blocks, bro.
Like, he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Williams looking for a man. Moving away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. First down, the dog pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lawson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown,
that's what I'm saying. This nigga is good, bro.
If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the point after is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Took a 5-9.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
This nigga is 65. How do you even do 225 and 5?
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Pringle. He's in open space downfield.
Oh my God! How did everybody get picked off?
He's inside the 40. He's
We know where this shit's going, bro.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
That's so fucking stupid, bro. Like, you know where this is going. I'm telling these niggas contain.
And rip it 70+ to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all.
This nigga's not good, bro. If I can stop all that wildcat shit, all that QB run shit, make him pass, this game is over.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
That's the sick part, too. Like, you know what the fuck it is. Because this nigga's not, like, new with this shit, right? So you know what this shit is. But Miami's O-line just cleans house.
They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Moves around to clear up the vision. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man on the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can
look at this front. I feel it.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better. That make the right decisions. That can highlight your skill positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision. Gets to some green grass and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
He get off.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. They get to him as he throws.
It is actually open, bro.
Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway.
It was actually good.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll leave it with the lone back, fighting off the defender. So runs like that can really help.
I think is once that happens, I get blocked. Where's everybody else at?
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
To the ground with the back. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. And some room to work. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
Offensive coordinators feel really smart when the run game opens, especially early in the game, because now everything is at their disposal, and the defense is already on their heels.
The Hurricanes will have it first and 10.
Damn.
Running back searching for a hole.
How fucking hard is that,
and
bro?
there was nowhere to go.
Damn, that's the same shit I've been doing.
In the backfield.
And there was no
but now y'all
space,
can get off.
nowhere to go. That play went
Fuck
absolutely
no.
nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
These niggas is running different variations of stretch. I'm telling y'all niggas, outside container, what direction, and y'all still can't. Like, come on, bro. It's Wildcat. What is this? Going outside.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat
formation
formation in this
special,
spot,
bro.
and here it is. Quarterback making checks.
Look.
Oh, he's got a chance. Lands him with the stiff arm.
This time it goes right.
Gives him
What the fuck do I know?
rushing in this
What
first
do I
half,
know?
and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
Ain't no way this nigga finna spam this shit all game to win.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
29 Philly.
Direct snap. It's Bauman. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they take it in for 6 points.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense.
At this point, I'm gonna just run Nick the whole fucking game. Like, if Nick is not gonna stop here either way, I'd rather have fast niggas on the field. Like, facts, bro. Them big fat niggas doing nothing right now.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
On the interior not doing shit. I knew that was my biggest weakness.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. It's a seam wide open at the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. He got a step and just dusted the field.
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go into halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Fletcher. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're putting to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles.
Even when I get block shades, my niggas are that slow. Are we serious?
And winning first downs is a priority for the defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack.
Serious,
you know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Direct snap. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Scanning the field, it's back. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes if you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I get about half left in so.
And the Canes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Now on first down from the 28. Power football with the run. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing. And again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
Williams will pass. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Six Killer. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here, putting on his best Sonny Six Killer impersonation.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The pitch. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Boston. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Goes to the option. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Yeah, he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big first down.
It's a bad offensive defense.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking for space. It's Fletcher. Got enough for the first down. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Right back to the well. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Running to Green. Turning it on. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
It was like I
And
finally
the
get
Canes
defense.
will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return. The coach might have preferred a fair catch. this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Harris.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play.
So I feel like, why is the receiver not jumping?
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Dances away. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense. But
that's a linebacker. Oh my God, that's a touchdown. That's a linebacker. He's not keeping.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Williams looking for a man. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off.
That's just really lame.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page. It wasn't just one guy trying to be a hero and get out of his gap. Everybody did their job, and they got him down for a big loss on that sack.
They'll start this drive at the
This was some man shit.
They'll leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who start through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He'll try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
You had a clean hit at Carson.
When your QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's decision there by the quarterback.
The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that?
Can we get a push up front? Like, Look at these niggas tripping over their silver shit right now. I can't do nothing about that. These niggas don't want to play football.
You love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
There he goes.
Oh.
And he slipped through the crowd and hit.
All this cheesy shit gonna work year one, though. Before niggas teams be good enough.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that.
The overall advantage just won't allow my niggas to get off the blocks and shit.
You a little bit of everything. What a great back. And
No, not gonna worry about that.
touchdowns on the day.
I'm throwing this nigga a heavy box, a weak box.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington.
It's Miami.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's got an open man.
That's what should have happened last time if my quarterback knew how to throw a fucking go ball. That's the same fuck ass linebacker that was on my receiver last time, but he underthrew it. Like, this nigga's not supposed to be competing with me, bro.
And also the
That ass.
anticipation, the
You
time
got all
to
this
be able to throw the
spammy
football,
cheesy
Jesse, and
ass,
hit a guy in
man,
stride
wild
so he can
card,
get run after the catch
bullshit,
and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times,
If you have the better team, like, that shit's gonna work.
into the end zone. You've got to read the
Facts.
coverage,
Like, trenches
hit the
wise, that
open
shit's
guy,
gonna
and
work.
let him do the rest.
we know who the better player is.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Pringle. Running into
Go outside and get a speed boost.
out across the
Nobody ready
40
for it
and
today.
forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
This point, man.
Yet another tremendous all-purpose back that the Canes use both running and receiving.
Man, showing you he can do it all. And listen, if I'm this offense, continue to find this guy, feed him, let him make big
DBs
plays,
are working
let
better
his
on the field than
crowd
fucking
work.
linebackers. Like, get the fuck.
It's a point
bro.
in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offense.
That's the best push I done got all
all
fucking game, damn
right?
near.
We've got to
These
lead late.
two
We're gonna
DBs
run
in the slot
football.
playing
The
like
defense and
linebackers.
everybody in the stadium knows that's what's
That's
going to happen.
ridiculous.
Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
And I'll tell you what, no secret on this drive.
This nigga
offense,
getting
they're not
hurt.
trying
How
to
about the
maintain
actual
balance.
running
They're
back?
trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Canes. Once he got some room, it was over.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Coming out with it, it's Washington. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking to take a shot. Hauls it in down the sideline. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Huskies in the hurry up. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown!
Look at the weapons you have, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, this nigga been tripping, bro.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field.
On offense. I mean, defense, like, trenches, like, I don't know what the fuck. I haven't been ran on this. I haven't been ran on like this in a while.
I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will
I think
start
it's the lack of ability. Like, it's the lack of abilities. That's the biggest problem.
Lining up in the wild.
The older they
Let's see what they've got.
they get abilities to stop the shit. Like, when you have no abilities, like, if they get a hat on the hat, it's over.
Oh, better look out.
Like that.
He's loose on the right. He's at the 30.
Like, I got niggas out there, but they can't. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I don't struggle with Wildcat any other day.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level,
like, I played this nigga, and he had the same scheme. Like,
and with the speed that ball carrier has,
and it was not working. I'm doing the same shit. I don't get it. I'm doing the exact same shit. He just getting the outside speed boost.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
That shit is so cheese, bro. I came out 4-4, 3-4, 3-3-5.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack.
None of it.
Williams will pass. Dances away to buy time. He's going to fire to the left. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome.
I bet that's called everything against that shit. Like, that's really fucking annoying, bro.
These corners going to give them some space.
Now, ain't no fucking D-line from the transfer here.
Wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
One of y'all run into
all kinds of time before he fires right.
Yeah.
And he throws another interception.
You would think one of the receivers would run scramble drill and not just sit there, though. I don't know why I had to get a running back. I played a horrible game against this nigga. It was still a winnable game. Regardless of his running back becoming Barry Sanders, I still could have won offensively. Three cases ridiculous. But also, why is there nobody waiting for this nigga on the outside?
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
In the cutback lanes.
This offense has done a really good job
What
late
the
in this
fuck,
football
buddy?
game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth
This nigga,
quarter and
I don't even think Aaron's beat me this year. Like, this would be his first time beating me off some bullshit. Like, look at what I mean. Like, and when niggas do get the shades, like, we're just not even fast enough, bro. Like, we're not even fast enough.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead.
Obviously, I mean, the offensive weapons on this team that I expected to ball out.
You don't want to snap it too quickly.
But this defense
just doing
won.
safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
So they come to the line and the
Shit to the right.
going to give them a
Going
different
to the right.
Back has it.
It's going to the right.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great
like
job
2
by
minutes
the
too late.
defense.
Like, why didn't
Everybody
you do
firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains.
To the left, to the left.
On the snap, it's Pringle. He breaks it.
And he has a cutback lane right. Like,
Touchdown, Miami.
I guarantee you that was a
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
They'll immediately call timeout. And they'll try to tack on two. Pushes toward the goal line.
That was just
This
on me.
time he'll
If he
be
would have
stopped
scored.
short
I
of the
actually
goal
did have
line.
a
So
good
after
man.
scoring a touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied.
Other than that,
They're
like,
set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud
I'm just
when their
pissed off because like
defense
it's not
comes on
new.
the
Like
field?
none of this is anything new. Like I've played against every formation he's thrown against
Fielded
me.
in the
He's
end zone, it's
been running
Washington.
this shit since last year.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of
So
the end
it's
zone.
like-
He'll be stopped at the 15.
It's still cheesy though. That's the thing. It's not new. It's still cheesy though.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from
A
their
lot of
own
niggas
15.
just out there getting.
D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
You catch
Drills it in
that?
down the left side. They
You
get
dropped
him
the
down on the play, and this
first
big
down
arm
conversion when it's
sophomore
actually
not
a
afraid
game,
to
but
show
you
off the
catch
gun.
that. When we actually needed conversions,
Williams
now
looking
when the
for
shit
a
don't
man.
matter, you
Buys a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
once you get these stats, I don't want you to die
This
for him.
defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another second.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Pulls it in the end zone.
So this team got potential, bro. Like, we got promise for sure.
A nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over.
If this is how my trenches going to play against everybody, not
miracle. But nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So I'm trying to compete every year. But, like, realistically, though,
spits it out to the back.
I would have had to do that right with the
play.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
You know, like,
they're getting set to kick it away, and that last score
we got
took
what
a
they
little
got
rope out
offense.
of this
Defense is
crowd.
just horrendous. Like, my secondary, he hasn't been throwing for shit. Like, when he been throwing, he's been boxed.
It's Marion.
Right? But
he's brought down at the 16. Would have been
linebacker slow and young.
Touchback.
My receivers, they're young though. I got that one young dude who's like 90 plus. He actually good. I'm good on offense. Like, I can win games offensively. You just got niggas running free on the outside.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Lyle. Oh, and he's
now niggas can play the. Alright, get the fuck out of here, bro.
By the Wildcat.
I mean, that play isn't as bad. It's the read option versus the fucking sweeps. Like, the sweeps in the outside zones and shit, they get there, speed boost.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
He's like, I got to meet that nigga out there every time.
You got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the left side.
Even when I get there, bro, somebody just... That's crazy.
And I wasn't sure they were going to be able
this
to
is
catch
the same
it. They
defense that I
did,
use.
but they gave up a huge play. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Like, how more telegraph can the shit be?
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. He wants to change this route. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kane! And the stomping has commenced.
I need to fucking lose it, bro.
Was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington.
Man, you ain't gonna be like this
when he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
Bro, you not like that. We'll see.
This drive will open from the 15. Williams will pass. Under fire. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. Plenty of fireworks.
Why is this coach black?
A lot of points. They always talk about having.
Ain't this nigga white? Why is his coach black? Let's get upgrades. Damon didn't play bad. I mean, like, one pick late in the game, one pick, he got hit. Only one was my fault, for real. Or only one, two was my fault. So like, it really wasn't. Like, he really didn't play a bad game. Like, he gonna need shirt. Denzel made catches. He was supposed to make catches. The freshman had a big play. God damn. Damn, he's a star there. He ain't got no fucking. Shoot. I hope you wasn't on the field for real. 77 speed. I hope you wasn't. He's hurt. He tore his pec. The red shirt? Nigga tore his pec off the bone. Wow. I ain't even know man upgrade. But ain't no way Miami Trench is that good, though. I mean, yes, way, but like, way. 86, 81, 84, 86.